The Miami Dolphins' 24-3 loss to the Seattle Seahawks was tough to watch, and the reality is, without Tua Tagovailoa, things are only going to get harder. Tua is sidelined for at least 3 more games, and if Miami doesn't find a way to get its offense back on track, their playoff hopes might be over before we even hit Thanksgiving. Right now, the Dolphins are facing a major challenge at quarterback. Skylar Thompson, Tim Boyle, and Tyler Huntley are in the mix, but none of them have shown they can be the answer. If Miami wants to stay in the playoff hunt, they'll need to consider bringing in a veteran quarterback to keep the offense stable while Tua is out. Joe Flacco is one name that keeps coming up, and for good reason. At 39 years old, Flacco might not be in his prime anymore, but he's still got the experience, arm strength, and playoff pedigree to give the Dolphins a fighting chance. Joe Flacco proved last season that he can still perform under pressure. When he stepped in as the Cleveland Browns starter late in the year, he led them to a 4-1 record and kept them in the playoff race. He threw for over 300 yards in 5 of his 6 starts, reminding everyone that he can still make plays. Now, picture him in Miami, throwing to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. With that kind of talent around him, Flacco could easily put up big numbers and keep the Dolphins competitive. Miami's offense thrives on explosive plays, and Flacco's deep ball ability fits perfectly with what Hill and Waddle do best, using their speed to stretch the field and create mismatches. Flacco's experience is exactly what Miami needs right now. He's been in big games before and knows how to handle pressure. During his time with the Baltimore Ravens, he led one of the most memorable playoff runs in NFL history, culminating in a Super Bowl win in 2012. His 70-yard touchdown pass to Jacoby Jones in the Mile High Miracle game against the Denver Broncos is still one of the most iconic plays in recent playoff history. That postseason, Flacco was flawless, throwing 11 touchdowns without a single interception, earning him the Super Bowl MVP. His ability to step up in the biggest moments is what separates him from the Dolphins' current options. Even at 39, Flacco's arm strength is still one of his biggest assets. He can throw deep with precision, which is exactly what Miami's offense needs right now. Hill and Waddle thrive on those deep passes, and with Flacco under center, they could be a constant threat downfield. Miami doesn't need someone to run the ball or scramble outside the pocket. They need a quarterback who can make quick decisions and get the ball to their playmakers. Flacco can do that. The Dolphins are in a tough spot with their current quarterback situation. Skylar Thompson, Tim Boyle, and Tyler Huntley have yet to prove they can lead the team to consistent success. They've shown flashes, but flashes won't be enough to get Miami to the playoffs in a competitive AFC. Flacco, with his years of experience and big-game performances, would be an upgrade over what they currently have. He's played in pressure-packed situations before, and that kind of poise is what Miami needs to navigate this difficult stretch. Flacco is on a 1-year contract, which makes him an ideal short-term solution for the Dolphins. He's not a long-term answer, and Miami doesn't need him to be. They just need him to keep the team competitive until Tua can return. Flacco's strengths, his arm, his experience, his ability to make plays in crunch time, could help the Dolphins stay in the playoff race. The coaching staff wouldn't have to overhaul the offense to fit his style. Instead, they could lean into his strengths, focusing on quick passes, deep throws, and getting the ball to Hill and Waddle in space. Of course, Flacco isn't without his limitations. He's never been known for his mobility, which could be an issue behind an offensive line that has struggled at times. In today's NFL, where quarterbacks are expected to move and extend plays, Flacco's more traditional pocket passer style might seem outdated. But for a team like the Dolphins, who need a steady hand at quarterback right now, Flacco's experience outweighs his lack of mobility. His deep ball ability and his ability to stay calm under pressure make him a valuable option, even at this stage in his career.